Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie and this is my experience meeting Gerard Way. Two people have asked me to do this video because they saw my Instagram and they came up to me personally, Charlie, you should make that into a video. Talk about how it was meeting Gerard Way. And this event happening goes back all the way to 2004 where Charlie is like feeling lonely and then he stumbles upon a band that changes his life. Yes, it sounds weird of me talking about myself in the third person, but yeah. And then I saw them live at Jimmy Kimmel and that just like changed my entire life. And when they broke up last year, I was sad and I was crying and I don't care because freaking My Chemical Romance is everything. And you know, just on a regular Sunday night, I'm on my way home from Disneyland and I just get this DM from my friend Ashley, who by the way is my MCR bestie. She tells me, Charlie, Gerard Way is having a signing on Tuesday, dude, let's go. And then I'm like, dude, I don't have money. And then she's like, it's free, all you gotta do is buy the CD. And I was gonna buy the CD regardless, but to meet Gerard Way, like the reason of my existence, is free on a Tuesday, like 4 blocks away from my house. Coincidence? I think not. So I'm like, alright dude, let's do it. So it's hot on Tuesday and I'm like, alright dude, let's go. And it's hot. Isn't it September? Am I not supposed to be in sweater weather mode? Yeah, so I'm out there waiting and then Ashley is like lagging it and I'm texting her, dude, where are you? Dude, where are you? It's hot, I'm sweating, I'm not fitting to meeting Gerard Way. It's all sweaty and I'm like the 60th person in line and I'm like, okay. And I'm like waiting and Ashley and her cousin's here and I'm like, alright cool, let's just do it. And let me remind you, it's hot and I'm outside in jeans and a t-shirt and a beanie. So I go to the liquor store where Gabriel and I always go to and I buy in Arizona, and on my way back the whole line is like going around the block and I'm like, yeah, I did it. I'm not in the back like always, but then all of them are crying, all the people are crying and they're probably crying because I'm first and they're last, whatever. But then as I'm going in, I'm going to my spot where Ashley's at and they're more crying, and then I see Ashley and her cousin like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I'm like, dude, if you wanted something to drink, you could have told me. I got like 10 bucks, I could buy you in Arizona too. And then I go to Ashley and Ashley's like, dude, you missed it. And I'm like, missed what? And then she's like, dude, Gerard Way just like walked by us and walked into the store. And I'm like, what the heck? So then I'm like sad, and then I'm like thinking, okay, never mind, I'm gonna meet him anyway and we're gonna take selfies and take videos because we're besties. We're like, it's meant to be, we're supposed to be besties. And then like he just walks outside. He walks outside and I'm like, how is he not getting trampled on?
1 hour later.
So time goes on and I'm sweating, and then like this is taking forever. And keep in mind, I went to the line at 2 and it's like barely 3 and the meet and greet starts at 5.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
The meet and greet starts and it's like going and going and going, and then as time goes on, they're saying, okay, whoever bought the raffle ticket has the number. So they're trying to put people in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on and so forth. And Ashley and her cousin doesn't have a number. And I'm like, dude, we were supposed to do this together. This is like teamwork. We're supposed to meet Gerard Way together. But then they're like, okay, number 60, go over here, and whoever doesn't have a number, go over here. So they separate us. And then I was like 2 seconds away from being like, no, I'm not gonna meet Gerard Way without my MCR bestie. So the moment of truth starts. I'm like 4 people down from the door and I look through the freaking glass window and I'm like, And mind you, if you guys seen my On the Run tour vlog, you can hear that I was crying. I have never fully comprehended why people cry when they meet their heroes. Because my homie Carla has met Paramore. And when she met Paramore, you could see her crying out. And then I told her the next day, like, dude, why were you crying? You just met Hayley Williams. You just met Paramore. The reason of your existence. And she told me, and I kid you not, this is what she said: Charlie, when you meet your hero, you will know how it feels. So when I went to the Jay-Z concert and the Beyonce concert, I cried. I'm not ashamed. Because Jay-Z is king. Anyway. So I go into the meet and greet. So I walk in. And then right when I'm like approaching him, he sticks out his hand and he's like, "Hi, I'm Gerard Way." And my hands are sweaty. Like, they're like swamp hands. And I'm like rubbing them on my jeans. I'm like, "Oh, no, hold on. Sweaty hands, sweaty hands." And then he's like, "Oh, no, it's okay." And I'm like, so he shakes my hand. And it's like shaking hands by like your creator. Like the person who made you. It's like shaking hands and like seeing everything. Like all the reasons of like events in your life are because of him. So that's how I felt when I was shaking his hand. And I was like, ugh. And then he's like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I gotta pee." To be honest, I gotta pee because I've been drinking Arizona teas outside because you were being a diva and like dating forever. And then he's like, "I know, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "No, it's okay. You're here now." So then I'm like, "Thank you for everything. You're just like awesome." Because everything is because of you. Because you're like my all-time favorite artist. And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so awesome." And I'm like, "I know you are." So I go and tell him, "Can you sign my CD?" So he signs it, but he just signs my name. So he signs my name onto my copy of the CD. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling him everything. I'm like, dude, you literally saved my life. You are like everything. So he signs the CD, and I told him, "Can you sign my phone too?" And he's like, "Are you sure this is your iPhone?" And then I'm like, "It's totally fine." So he signs my phone, and I'm thinking, okay, he's probably gonna sign his name, but he just puts XOXO. And then he's like, I don't know what to put. And I'm like, this is just good enough. This is bomb. And then he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's everything." So when I show people that my phone got signed by Gerard Way, they're like, "Dude, he just put XOXO." But that's just the XOXO is everything. And we take this awesome selfie that I wish I could get tattooed, but that's just too much. The sad moment is approaching. So right when I'm saying bye, I tell him, "Hey, before I go, can I get a video of you saying hi to my friend Carla? She couldn't be here because her parents are lame." So he's like, "Oh, I wish I could," but he's like, "No, I can't because there's a lot of people outside and I won't take forever. And if they see me taking a video for your friend, they're gonna want to do the same and it's gonna take forever." And I'm like, "It's okay, it's okay." So I'm like leaving, and there's like this big canvas where fans can like paint on it and stuff. And I was just too on cloud 9 right now. I didn't even know what to put. So I just put XO in pink and then Charlie. And I'm like, alright, he's probably not gonna even see it. He's probably just gonna put this and hang it up in his wall, not even read any of these. So I'm like going home. So, and then as I'm on Twitter, I look at his pictures and he takes a selfie of the canvas of all the art that fans made. And in the corner, you can see my little XO. And I'm just like, I can't. So yes, that is my experience meeting Gerard Way. If you haven't already, get this album. It'll like literally change your life. I even got Gabriel. Like, yeah, it was pretty late for him to get into the My Chemical Romance train, but I put all the music on his phone and he likes it. His favorite song is Boy Division. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below who would you want to meet in the near distant future. If I already met Gerard Way, but if I could, I would love to meet Jay-Z. Yeah. See you later, alligators.
Action.
This is what happens when I film in my living room. That's why I like making videos in my bedroom.